Hey, this week we're looking at why we might want to make our faith journey an area that other people should keep their nose out of, right? This past week, Eric said, I wonder if this is the topic that's easiest to brush off because, we go to church, we serve, and we do Christian things. But he said, and I wonder if you've experienced this too, by the way. More and more recently in my own life, I've become convicted in asking, how are you in Jesus? Is Jesus actually changing your life? Or has a church serving and being, Christian just become something that you do? Because church and serving and being a Christian have to be more than just an affiliation in our lives. And Jesus died for more than you to just, hang out with him for an hour on Sundays. And truthfully, that's my story growing up. I made a decision to follow Jesus and made my commitment to him through my baptism when I was 11. And I was serious about that. But within a couple years, this commitment I had made became just going to church. Jesus said in John 10:10, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. That's a two-edged sword. Because one effective way our enemy can steal, kill, and destroy our faith is to minimize it so that it merely becomes about attending church and doing stuff. But the other side of that is that Jesus came so that we might have life and have it abundantly, but we don't get to experience this fullness of life unless we find ourselves connected to his kingdom and his mission. So really the question to answer today is, do I go to church or am I being the church? Do I do church or am I the church? Hebrews 10, chapter 10, verses 24 and 25 remind us, it says, let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. I share that because if we intend to experience the life to the full that Jesus promises, it involves not just a relationship with him, but with his children, right? The assembling of ourselves together, the church. I love the quote that Eric shared. He said, following the gospel was never meant to be done alone. However, Jesus tells us we need to be constantly connected, not just to him, but to biblical community. So for me, that includes two men that I am discipling, and we get to ask each other, how do you do this kind of questions, And we hold each other accountable. And here's what I know. When we talk, they want what's best for me in my faith. So let me ask, do you have that? And if you don't, would you begin asking God to make known the person who is most likely already in your life, who will help you walk with him?